Imagine you're sitting at your desk, staring at an empty savings account or jar. You think to yourself, I really should save more money. But then life happens, bills pile up, emergencies arise, and before you know it, another month has gone by without a single dollar saved. But what if saving wasn't something you had to think about every day? What if it just happened automatically, allowing you to build wealth over time with minimal effort? Let's talk about automatic savings. It's the financial equivalent of setting an alarm. You set it once, and it helps you build wealth over the years with minimal effort. Here's a number: $10. That's all it takes to start building wealth on autopilot. Imagine if you could put just $10 into an investment or savings account every single week, without even thinking about it. While the amount might seem small, over time, consistent contributions can grow significantly due to compound interest and potential returns from investments. First step, you set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to a dedicated savings or investment account. Each month or any chosen interval, the bank moves your specified amount, such as $10, and sets it aside automatically. This process requires no reminders or decisions on your part, effectively running on autopilot. Now think about this. In just 1 year, without lifting a finger, you'll have saved $52 if you're setting aside $10 every week. That's the price of a few books or a nice dinner out. Not bad for doing nothing. But here's where it gets interesting. Once your savings start to grow, you can increase those automatic deposits. For instance, if you initially set aside $10 per month and then bump it up to $15 or even $20 the following months, suddenly in just 2 years, assuming no changes after the initial increase to $15, you've saved over $390. If you increase it to $20 immediately from the start and continue at that rate, you'd save $480 in 2 years. Let's talk about compound interest for a moment. This is where the magic happens. With compound interest, your money earns interest not only on the initial principal, but also on any accumulated interest from previous periods. So as your savings grow with each automatic deposit, you earn additional returns on both the original amount and the previously earned interest. For example, if you save $20 per week for 10 years at an average annual return of 5% compounded weekly, your initial investment would be worth approximately $14,697. This demonstrates the power of consistent saving and compounding returns over time. But here's the kicker. Most people don't take advantage of automatic savings because they think it's too small to matter. They see that first deposit, perhaps just $10, and think, that can't make a difference. But let me tell you, every dollar counts, and through the power of compound interest, those dollars add up faster than you'd believe. Now let's look at fees. A 1% annual management fee might seem minor, but over time, it can significantly erode your savings. Imagine if your bank charges 1% annually for managing an automatic savings account. Over several decades, this small fee can accumulate to a substantial amount, reducing the overall growth of your savings. Let's crunch the numbers. If you save $20 per week, $1,040 per year, and earn an average annual return of 5%, but also pay 1% in fees, after 30 years, your savings would be around $69,875. But if there were no fees at all, it could grow to nearly $92,090. That's a difference of about $26,000 over time, which could contribute significantly to savings goals like funding part of a down payment on a house or accumulating a portion of retirement funds. And that extra money didn't come from working harder or earning more. It came simply by avoiding fees. But here's the real secret. It's not just about saving money, it's about changing your mindset. When you set up automatic savings, you're training yourself to prioritize saving and investing consistently, regardless of market conditions or personal circumstances. This habit can also influence other aspects of your financial life. Once you experience the power of small, consistent savings, you may be motivated to save for larger goals such as purchasing a car or buying a vacation home. Now let's discuss emergencies. Automatic savings can provide a financial buffer when unexpected expenses arise. When such situations occur, the saved funds are readily available to cover these costs without disrupting your overall financial plan. And here's another bonus. Once you start seeing that money grow consistently, it can be incredibly motivating. You'll want to keep saving more and more because you're watching the numbers go up over time. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill. It starts small but grows in size and momentum quickly. But remember, this isn't just about putting aside a small amount each week. The real magic happens when you automate your savings and let it grow without interference. By setting up automatic contributions to an investment account, you enable the power of compound interest to work its wonders over time, potentially turning modest regular investments into substantial wealth through decades of growth. So next time you're tempted to put off saving money because it's too small, remember this. Even that first $10 can grow into significantly more over the long term thanks to compound interest and investment returns. And avoiding fees means keeping more of your hard-earned money working for you. In short, automatic savings is the reliable option that consistently outperforms more dramatic alternatives over time. It offers steady growth with minimal effort and stress, providing peace of mind. This is educational and historical, not financial advice. Imagine setting up a small stream instead of trying to dam an entire river. The stream might be barely noticeable at first, but over time, it carves out a path and can even become a powerful force through the magic of compounding. That's the power of automatic savings. When you automate your savings, every paycheck quietly contributes to your future self. It's like having a personal financial assistant that works tirelessly for you without demanding any attention or effort on your part. This is especially true if you set up regular transfers from your checking account to a high-yield savings account or investment fund immediately after payday, allowing compound interest to start working in your favor over time. Let's say you start by setting aside just 5% of each paycheck into an index fund, with an average annual return of about 7%. Even small contributions add up over time thanks to the power of compounding. After 10 years, that initial $10 weekly deposit could turn into several $1,000s. And if you increase your savings rate to even 10%, the results can be impressive. But here's a critical point. Avoiding fees is crucial in maximizing your gains. Every dollar spent on fees and commissions is one less dollar working for you over time. For example, mutual funds with high expense ratios can eat into your returns significantly. Over long periods, those costs compound just like your investments do, but they work against you instead of for you. Consider this. If you invest $100 per month in a fund with a 1% annual fee versus one with no fees at all, over 30 years, the difference could amount to tens of thousands of dollars due to the power of compound returns being eroded by fees. That's real money that could have been used to grow your wealth even further. Another crucial aspect is consistency. Sticking to your savings plan through good times and bad is key. When markets are down and you're tempted to pause contributions because it feels like a waste, remember this. Buying low actually increases the future value of your investments by allowing you to purchase more shares at lower prices. These dips can be golden opportunities for long-term growth, not reasons to panic. Think about it this way. If you invest $100 every month regardless of market conditions, rather than pausing during downturns and only resuming when markets are up, your returns will be significantly higher over time due to a concept known as dollar cost averaging. This strategy allows you to benefit from both the highs and lows of the market by purchasing more shares when prices are low and fewer shares when prices are high, thereby reducing the impact of volatility on your portfolio's overall cost basis. Behavioral finance also plays a role here, as we tend to make decisions based on emotions rather than logic, often leading us astray. However, automatic savings removes this emotional element by ensuring that you don't have to decide whether today is the right day to save because it happens automatically without your input. This simple act can be incredibly liberating and stress-reducing. Moreover, building an emergency fund through automation ensures you're prepared for unexpected expenses. Having 3 to 6 months of living costs set aside gives you the security to handle life's surprises, like car repairs or medical bills, without needing to dip into your long-term investments. This buffer is crucial because it prevents you from having to sell stocks during market downturns, when prices are low and recoveries may take time. In short, automatic savings isn't just about setting money aside. It's about creating habits that ensure your financial security and growth over the long term. It's the steady option that quietly outperforms the exciting one every single time. No drama, no stress, just consistent progress and peace of mind. This is educational and historical, not financial advice. Another benefit of automatic savings is that it minimizes decision fatigue. Every day you're faced with choices about how to spend your money, which can be mentally exhausting. By automating your savings, you take the choice out of the equation. Your paycheck gets split automatically, and a portion goes directly into your savings account or investment portfolio without you having to think twice. Imagine if every time you got paid, you had to manually transfer funds to your savings account. You might be tempted to spend that money on something else, like dining out or buying new clothes. By automating the process, you ensure that saving happens first and becomes a non-negotiable part of your financial routine. Moreover, automatic savings can help you build good financial habits. Many people struggle with making timely payments for bills and loans. If you automate your payments, you avoid late fees and potential damage to your credit score. Consistently paying your bills on time through automation helps establish a strong payment history, which is crucial when applying for loans or mortgages in the future. In addition to enhancing financial security, automatic savings can boost your confidence. Watching your emergency fund grow month by month is empowering and motivating. Knowing that you are financially prepared for unexpected expenses reduces anxiety and allows you to focus on other aspects of life without constant worry about money. Finally, consider this. The power of compound interest works best over long periods. By automating your savings early in your career, even small contributions can grow into significant sums due to the magic of compounding. Imagine if you started saving just $50 a month at age 25. With an average annual return of 7%, by the time you're 65, that initial investment could grow to over $90,000. In short, automatic savings isn't just about setting aside money. It's about building habits that lead to financial stability and growth throughout your life. By automating savings, you can ensure consistent contributions to your investments or savings accounts, which helps build wealth over time without the need for constant monitoring or stress. This is educational and historical, not financial advice.